Hi. Alright. So, sorry, it's been such a long time since I made a video. It's been such an exhausting day. I've been emptying out my storage unit, and I got a sectional. I have so much going on, the past month. It's been crazy, so I'm just gonna take you in a whirl around my apartment and show you the progress and the randoms that I have. Some metal items, that's exciting. Yeah, I don't know, right, so we'll just start at the beginning, we'll start at square one here. Alright, so I've got, hold on a sec. I guess I could just leave it on this. I don't know what to do with my smart TV screen. What shall it show as I take you around and I go around and tell you what's new and what I got. Doodads. Okay, so check it out. I'll start with this, right? Right, this morning, I finished this. It's a homemade magnetic catch tray. So basically, right, what this is, a magnetic catch tray is. I got one on hand. It's like everything's got something fucking in it. So let me try to find one here that's suitable. I'll show you what one is. Store bought. Right, so I'll just take these out of here for a sec. Jesus Christ, come on. Alright. So, this is a magnetic catch tray. It's got a magnet on the bottom here, and you got like a metal table. This shit's like BAM on that table, okay? Because it's a giant magnet here. And, man, this is like the weirdest fucking, the weirdest angle. What it looks like. I think you just hold this up. The lighting's just really fucking weird in here at night. That's all I got is this one touch lamp to go by, and I got like my TV on, and I got that going. I mean, hey, you never know, right? Any light's good. Get some light on here. Right, so magnetic catch tray. You can put pieces of metal in here and stuff, and if it's magnetic or ferromagnetic metal. If it's anything you can slam really hard and it suddenly becomes magnetic. I mean, we'll work it with Crisco on that one. Alright, so check it out. Like, this has got some metal here that's attracted to magnets. Hooray. It's a gear. It's kind of neat. You know what? Actually, let me show you this gear a little bit further, now that I think about it. This is the gear I got at my first steampunk event. Let me check it out. Can you hear that click? It's like this interactive, awesome thing I got for $1. I mean, just look at how cool that is. Here, I gotta put it close to like my face, cause it's like trying to focus on my face. So the only way you're gonna see this gear is like on my face. Man, isn't that all kinds of weird? Okay, so isn't that cool? Like, look, you can see the little thing, that little flipper right there, right? You like spin this in the back. Alright, I'm spinning it. Alright, so it's clicking on this thing here. And it's just, a little flipper, just kind of, oh, hooray. Isn't that cool? $1, man. I was like, cool. So, I didn't have much money when I went to this first event. But I was like, I gotta go to this thing. It's like the 7th annual ball. Steampunk ball. I was like, man, if I'm going to go to any first event, it's gotta be this ball. So I went. So I was able to spend at least $1. And I got a gear, which is like obviously the best souvenir ever if you're a steampunk mechanic. So anyways, that's what a magnetic catch tray is in a very small version. Now, I have a much bigger one too, so let me just show you that real quick, and I can't really move much on it, because it's like packed to the rafters with a bunch of bullshit. Because I do lots of arts and crafts, and I mean, not just arts and, I mean, it's weird to call it arts and crafts. Then you think like, oh, Elmer's glue with the stick, and you know that one fucking shit that you like, you twist the bottom and the little glue stick, and it like never actually sticks anything to anything. And it was back in the day when I was a kid, and it was like this push-pop version of a glue stick, and it just was a piece of shit. Alright, anyways, moving on. Okay, so this is like the smaller version of a magnetic catch tray, and I'm just in love with these fucking things, you know, as a beam mechanic. And then it was like, you know, I love doing metal, like trying to figure out how to do metal work, or I love working with metal, or just doing anything with metal. So I'm like, man, if I can't have like magnetic shit, especially catch trays around where I can just throw metal in, I'm just gonna lose my mind. So this is kind of neat. I got like, you know, I think one of my previous videos I show you this lamp. And it's like the battery inside of it, whatever the hell it came with. Cause I'm not even sure you can put batteries back in it. It's got like just whatever LED is in it, and it just runs out till it runs out. Which is kind of wasteful, I guess. You know, I can put batteries in it for Christ's sake and keep it going, but they're like, fuck that shit, buy another one, I guess. So whatever the heck the Dollar Tree's got going on. So yeah, this is a bigger version. It's got the 2 giant magnets at the bottom. It's pretty cool. You know, they're really handy. Obviously, as you can see, they're like super handy over here. Like, so handy, in fact, I got ribbon hanging out there instead of metal. But don't be deterred by my metal catch tray usage. I use it well. Sometimes lots of just metal, and sometimes not. Sometimes just random shit. And that's okay, too. You know, that's all part of the fun, I guess. Yeah, so, okay, I guess I can show you this. You know, I got this, and I'm not too fond of these here. Yeah, damn it. Alright. I'm not too fond of these tassels, this tassel-y situation. And it's a bit bling-blingy, but, like, if you catch it at the right light, and it's hard, because I got this, it's tough to really show you what I mean. Like this, it's like a neon. Check this out. It's pretty cool, actually. Dang it, if I could just... Right. So it's like a lightning bolt. And you just, you know, you either plug it in or it's battery operated. Put batteries in the bottom piece here. It's pretty cool. Offers you a, you know, like sort of a lamp for your work desk. Anyways, I liked it because it was sort of like this computerized sort of, it had a computer feel to me. You know, with the square. I like the shapes. It's very simple. It's very, by the book looking. To me. As far as, like, shapes go, and it's arrangement of shapes within shapes, as you can see. I really wish it would just focus on this fucking thing. I don't have to put on my face, so... I mean, it's still not focusing on it. It's like, no, I'm really trying to focus on the human in the picture. And I'm like, dude, could you just look at this for 1 second? Right, but the blue isn't awful, right? Like, we'll just move on to the next thing. I don't want to sit here for like 15 hours. And you're like, that's about enough of that shit. Nobody wants that kind of conversation, dude. Right. Alright, so this is like another pendant. And I thought it was kind of cool because it looks like... I mean, somebody said it looked like, I don't know, like a mold or a virus or something. And I was like, sure. I mean, it looks kind of glittery and pretty, but I do totally see what they mean. And I don't care, because it's just so shiny and pretty. I mean, how can you not... Oh my god, you won't even focus on it. Look at this, it's like too shiny, can't do it. Will break lens. Oh, here we go. Oh, check it out, right? This is like a sleigh bell away from being Christmas itself. This is one pendant. I mean, I can't even believe it, right? Dude, like, you don't need anything else on that day. Not a wreath. Nothing. Just have this around your neck and people will be like, wow. You know, like, how do you pay for the light bill on that thing? I mean, you know, you sound everybody, probably. I'm not even kidding. Alright. So my magnetic catch tray, my homemade one, I made. Now, I don't know if you've been to a dollar store recently or at all, but at the Dollar Tree, they have lots of these, they're like, whoa, shit, hold on. We got a stray. Alright. Okay, so, it's like, this was the front of it. And it had words on it, right? This used to be it's like you hang it up and it says like, welcome to our house or something. Or, you know, pumpkin and spice and everything nice. You know, like just random, like really happy, homey phrases that you can get at a dollar store. And that's how they're made. It's sort of hollowed out in the back and you just kind of hang it up somehow. I'm not really sure how. Really, I just kind of see them there and I'm like, okay. I suppose they must have something on some side, somewhere. Never mind. This one doesn't, so I don't know. But, like, it said something here, and I said, fuck that. So I put some copper tape on it. And it's just like a small, skinny roll of copper tape. In fact, let me bust that out for you. Ba-bam! So this is copper tape. This is real copper. It's real tape. It's adhesive on the other side of this copper here. It's thin. Pretty thin, but whatever. So I did that. I covered up the writing with the copper. And then, I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel. As you can see, it's like, oh, okay, man. We'll be here an hour. No, it's like I put magnetic strip. Like, this is magnetic stripping, magnetic strips. It's like it's like coiled in a circular, right, it's coil. Okay. It's a coil of magnetic strip. So I just cut some magnetic strip and put it here. And put it there and there and there. So that it would, like, you know, just kind of, much like the circular magnetic pads that you saw on the other one, I just wanted to make it into a rectangle. It's not super powerful like that shit. You know. That'll probably take the, oil stains off your driveway, the other ones, but this one not so much, and that's okay too. But what I did on top of that, I got these they're called rare earth magnets, and you see them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, you know, they're not super duper expensive, but they're pretty fucking hefty. Like, if you get close to metal with these magnets, you know what? I'm gonna go grab one that is not already applied to something so you can check this shit out. And I'll bring the two ones that I have. One is rectangle. The other one, I mean, that's my favorite, the rectangle one. So I try not to use these too much. And the other one is in a circular form. It seems to be the going rate. Everybody loves these. I don't know. Maybe it's their design as a circle. They just work really well at a total disillusion, total dispersion of. But this is so aesthetic to me. I look at this and I say, this makes me feel better. I look at this and I say, I mean, it looks functional. Like, look at it and say it looks functional. I don't say this makes me happy, so I like these more. But, I mean, whatever you're looking for, you know what I'm saying? I think either one will do the job. I mean, if you really schmelted both of these down, it's probably the same amount of magnet and shit. But I don't know, I haven't done it, right? So, anyways, these are the rare magnets that I'm talking about. And that's not the strip here that I used. What I did is I put two circular ones here. Whoa. Yeah, it's like trying to attract to it really hardcore. As I hold these, like, the magnets like, to each other will, like, seriously break if they you know, come in contact. Sometimes they'll connect so harshly that they break. I mean, they're not even kidding. They're just serious magnets. Anyways, I put one here and one here, and as you can see, I put some tape here for backing, because if I don't, and I set it down on something metal, this shit's gonna, like I said, it's gonna smash to it and probably rip right off this motherfucker. So I haven't tested it out yet. Maybe I will with you guys around. Metal. I have a metal cabinet, so I can try it out. And we'll just see how it goes. I mean, it should hold just fine. I taped it all the way around. You know, more than once. So hopefully the magnets will stay. So basically the magnets, you know, powerful on this side too. As you can see, it's almost got this, it's not a sphere, I know that, but three-dimensional in its own right, as you can see, at least visually. Yeah, so is this one here too. So it's got a round, you know, it can clearly, it's the same thing on the other side here as it would be attracted to something metal on this side. So basically, it acts as your magnetic catch tray, and let's check something out like something metal. I could have been more prepared for this. Alright, so we have a metal fucking, is this attracted to this or not? It's a good metal, bad metal, not into it. It's not into it. Jeez, you think it would be? Look at this fucking thing, man. It's not into this? Like, oh, okay, dude. How about this? Nope, not even close. A little bit? No? Nothing? Oh, wow. Okay, so, you know what the gear is. So we'll try the gear. Oh, check it out. Alright. So, okay, like, I probably can't, like, you know, tip it too harshly, but... Alright, maybe I can. So I got it, like, pretty much chipped almost all the way. And this fucker just, you know, hold on. Right, it sticks to it. So it's not super duper hardcore, but it is, you know, it acts as a catch tray. To a degree, it catches it pretty well, I'd say. I mean, really what I liked it for was because why it's so large and in charge. And it's pretty cool. I used green and red as my color combo. Lots of copper tape, the smaller copper tape. As I have much larger copper tape, I can show you if you're ever looking for some. It's like about I think it's like an inch. It's like the inch size. The other one's a 1/4 of an inch, or 0.25 of an inch, or I think it's 4 millimeter. If you're looking for that, that's a smaller one. That's like a 4 millimeter, I believe. 3 or 4 millimeter. Maybe no, not 6. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Somewhere between 3 and 4. It's pretty small. Anyways, it's a 1/4 of an inch, if that helps. It's easier. And sometimes they go by millimeters. It's hard to tell. But this is an inch. That's what I use as the, like the sides here. The sides and stuff. But, like, as far as the little detailing, you can see, like, there's a tic-tac-toe thing going on here. It's very strategic and shit. Various, like, I got red and green duct tape behind all this, and then I use red and green rhinestone ribbon. Pretty inexpensive ribbon, rhinestone. I have you know, I have some black rhinestone ribbon. I thought, like, right here, around here. Forgive me, I'm sorry. That sucks. Okay. Well, I thought I had some around. I mean, you can kind of see it. And if you're looking for this shit. Oh my gosh, look at this. Right? It won't focus. Okay, you can kind of see it now. That's what it looks like. It's not real rhinestone. It's like, it almost looks like the inside of like a like an island steel drum. You know how like it's kind of beveled in like a concave beehive or some shit. Like, it's hard to explain, but that's basically what these rhinestones are. And they shimmer and they shine, they reflect and stuff. All the facets within the inside of this tiny rhinestone steel drum, but it's not steel, it's like plastic or something. Anyway, it's pretty inexpensive, and it's pretty cool as shit, because it's like, oing. It's like totally shimmery, shiny. Like, it looks like the Wheel of Fortune, motherfucker. Like, that whole wheel. Alright? It looks like that wheel. That's probably what they made. Hey, maybe they did make it with that. So, yeah, I got the green, like a very specific green and red. It's not neon. It's like, maybe it's safety green and safety red. It's very specific red and green, because that shit just pops, and I love it. And, you know, this is just like one of my coolest projects, I thought. Because it's like just neat to have a homemade magnetic catch tray that I have for myself here. Much bigger than all the ones that I can find anywhere, and obviously much cheaper. It's like a clearance item. And just a bunch of random pieces, random tapes that I found on Amazon, which it can run a bit expensive, but not really when you consider how much you use of it over time. Like, seriously, I've had that roll for quite some time. You think you're going to use a lot, and maybe sometimes, but not overall. Alright, so moving on, man. I'm taking my time like a motherfucker for each one of these, and I don't know why. But you know what? Maybe it's been so long since I've done a video for you guys that's like live, and it's me, and it's not just rapping, then I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, I miss you so much. Like, let me just keep chatting with you. Like a serious fucking, my heart misses you. And I must share with you all of mine. Okay, so the sectional, right? I got a sectional. Check it out. Let me show you the old motherfucker first. This. Right. This is the old one. You'd be like, hey, it's not bad. You can see that one and be like, whoa, dude. Alright, so this is the old one. Now, to give you an idea of like how big it is right now, I'm gonna try to sit in it. Show you how big it is. Right, so it's a love seat, right? So if I got like more than two people, I mean more than one, it's like awkward. They're like, oh, I guess I'll sit this close to you, and that's it. Right, so there's like nowhere else to sit in my apartment, and it's like, okay, sorry, like I have a folding chair for outside. I guess I could prop that up if you want to sit not so close to me. Or not so close to somebody. It's not like, oh my gosh, you cooties. It's like, jeez. It's a love seat, everybody's in a love seat with me, and I'm just, geez, can it just be a little bit more realistic in here? So this is a love seat, and yeah, it's just a two-seater, basically, and sometimes I love to crash out in the living room, and it's, like, only so comfortable in a love seat, because you can't sprawl out and shit. Let me show you just how small this motherfucker looks in my bedroom. Look at how tiny this thing looks, right? Like, there's my bureau. Oh my god. That was it. Living room. Yep, that's it. Right. I mean, the TV fucking table that holds the TV is like bigger than that. Oh yeah, my little weight. This is the weight section. It's where I get the muscles. All the muscles, they all come from this general region here. Well, of course, for myself. Right, and then the boudoir. Right. Bunch of duvet covers. And I rarely even sleep in here. I love sleeping in on the new sectional now. It's like I just want to camp out and live there forever. Right, so let me just show you this. This is my bureau. Donation bureau. From the VA. And I drew some checkers on it and stuff. Just checkers. Okay, so moving on. Let's get the heck out of here. Let me show you this sectional I got. Alright. Through the hallway. And into the living room. Alright, so this is the sectional. Check this thing out. I'm really proud about this. This is like the best thing to me. As far as a present or new thing or whatever I was saving for, right? This is like a new toy or something. Like getting a video game console in 1991 when I was like fucking 9 or something. And it was Sega Genesis, the first Sega Genesis to come out at the same time as a Super Nintendo, and it was like this gigantic war, this never war, but there was a war, but there really wasn't. They just happened to come out at roughly the same time, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and they were kind of like already in the works like way beforehand. There was like the Sega Master System or some shit. And I was obviously too young for that, but that's what came out, and I wanted the Sonic, I don't know if you call it Sonic 1, it was really just Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was the first cartridge. Anyways, that was the jam, and I was like, wow. I never knew a gift or a present until that, because I really, really wanted that. I wanted that fucking video game thing, and I really wanted that Hedgehog. I didn't want the other guy. I wanted the Hedgehog. So this sectional is like seriously the new fucking Sega Genesis / Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge to me back in 91. But it is now 2022 and it's a sectional, right? It's like the same thing, but I gotta tell you, man, I can't even believe the difference. Now I don't feel so retarded. retarded when, like, if company comes over and it's more than a half a person, right? It's like they have somewhere to sit for real. Like, I can seriously sleep comfortably and sprawled out from here to there. And from there to there. So I got like 2 options. And there's a Shea Lounge. I was like, what's a Shea Lounge? Like, I didn't know shit about buying shit that had to do with furniture. Because, you know, I always worked on, you know, used donation or, you know, secondhand and stuff. And I was like, man, I should really save for something nice. It's worth it, you know. I mean, it takes a little extra, but I'm glad I did, because I can't even believe it. The cushions, like, you know, I'm not trying to sell it to you, but it's quite different. It's quite amazing. So it's like the best buy ever. So as you can see, a lot of rearranging and arranging went around in here, and I'll just kind of like just briefly go through this. It's like just a few things. Like, you know, I didn't really have time to decorate quite yet. You know, just the obvious. And it's super busy over here, and I know it is. And I kind of like it that way, because, I mean, I like that you can just kind of sit here and check it out. It's like watching TV before the TV's on. You just check shit out. I got a whole lot going on. Just a bunch going on. And it's only in that tiny little section there in the front. Maybe some will say it's too busy. I say, hey, man, you know, I don't know. I mean, so are highways. They're just here and there, not everywhere. I like it, you know? I mean, I got all kinds of shit up here, and very meticulous in the way I place it. It's a lot of random cool shit. I got lights on the TV and stuff, you know. I don't know, it's like random, but I like it, and I made this. Just a bunch of little clippings and cuttings I got from like other packaging, you know, that I was about to throw away. And I was like, I like this color. So I'll just, you know, cut out various colors from these packagings and put them together on this. I think it's a dry erase magnetic. It's like a flexible sort of thing, you know. And this is a metal cabinet, so it kind of sticks to that a bit. It's cool though, you know. Decorative and stuff. I suppose I could turn that off for now. Got a little boombox there, you know. It's more shape-oriented decorating. And some metal. This is copper plus silver, I believe. Really, it just looks like some sort of mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all type thing going on. See some flying monkeys and we all set. Of course, we've got your, you know, you gotta have that. I mean, who doesn't have that at the stall, right? And then these are the little doodads. I mean, like, who doesn't want that, right? These random things on your windowsill. A hand warmers, poncho. Right, and like the ever ready. I don't even wear makeup. You know, but I saw this at a dollar store. And it's like, dude, anything glitter plus fuchsia, and I just have to look at it. I don't want to actually use this on me. I really don't like makeup. I don't even get it. I mean, I kind of get it, but I really don't. Like, I don't really get it. Using it on myself. But I kind of want to, but like, it wouldn't be conventional. You know, I would just kind of put it upon my arm or something. Like, I want to do something with it, but I don't really get it yet. Anyways, it's fuchsia and it's glitter, so obviously it's now mine, and I have to just stare at it occasionally, and I'm happy. And my friend knows I like glitter shit, so she was like, oh, just have one of my nail polishes, right? So she gave me one of her nail polishes. She knows I like glitter and shit. Isn't that cool? Look how pretty that is. Oh my god, like, you can't even, I mean, I just gotta, so cool. I gotta keep staring at it, so cool. Right, and that's like that's a metal slot container for little items on your desk. Okay, so these are formed squares out of old lights that broke, so I just took the wiring and molded it into squares. Voila. And there's another one on that side. And jeez. What else? I mean, what else can I even show you? Oh, I got this at a dollar store. Seriously, at a dollar store. It's like for some kid's birthday. Like it said like a young male, like a boy's birthday. Marvel, like a Marvel related knockoff or something. And I was like, I like the coloring in it. I was like, fuck yeah, let me grab this. So I grabbed it, and I didn't really know entirely what it looked like. I just kind of saw like some of the coloring, the way it was like folded up in the package. But I was like, oh man, the green and the red, like I'm digging it. It really kind of pops. And then I opened it up and I was like, man, this is like the coolest goddamn decoration I've ever seen in my life for $1. So that's what I use to decorate in here. Right. What else? Okay, so this is the armchair. I mean the arm of the Shea Lounge. It's like some techie cyber stuff. Oh, my little rainbow hedgehog, he's so cute. Because I like the spectrum. Not really much for anything else, you know. Just he's cute. And I like hedgehogs. They're so weird. Hedgehogs, man, they're just so weird. Like, they look like other things, but not really, because they're a hedgehog. But they do look like other things. Like a skunk. They look a lot like a skunk. Okay. So this is, and I think I've shown you this area before, and I seriously emptied out a lot out of my storage unit. So it doesn't look half bad. It's a bit busy right now. But this was like Swarm City with bins. That's a bag of cans. I gotta bring that down and give them to my neighbor. He likes he likes cans and taking them to the can thing. So I do that for him. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of busy. Not super duper holy shit busy, but it's busy. I'm still kind of working on it. It takes time. I got this, and this bin right here is for these. It's full of clothes. I gotta take it to like. It's called Plato's Closet. It's a second-hand place, and sometimes they give you cash or like store credit or whatever. I just want some cash. I don't want anything second-hand right now. I think it's getting that sectional, you know. I'm just like, I can't even believe the difference or something. But no, that's not it. I just don't feel like it. You know, buying anything secondhand right now. So, right. So this is that area, and I'm still kind of working on it. And it's not like trashy. I mean, it's just I'm working on where to put it. I mean, I only have so much space in here, and they give you a storage unit space. Actually, at this apartment. So, I'm thinking I'm probably going to end up having to do that anyways, so why not just, you know, jump ahead a bit before I get the last loads. I only got like 2 to 4 more loads to get, which is like a total of maybe 7 more bins. And it's like, I might as well just start now. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm just going to go ahead and go buy a lock, because you got to get your own lock, and they unlock it for you. They have it locked already. And then once you put your lock on, it's all yours. You do whatever you want. It's in the basement, so it's like I just gotta walk down 2 flights of stairs. I don't have to go much of anywhere, at least apart from the building that I'm in. Because it's like just 4 tenants per building. So it's nice. And the kitchen looks pretty much the same. I mean, I really kind of cleaned it up nice today. And there's still some extra shit. But it ain't bad, you know. It's a little busy underneath here. But it's all clean. Like, I really cleaned things up here. I got some cans there and stuff. Because I also have metal cutters, and I like to cut cans so I can use the metal later in artwork. And I have lots of those, actually. Like, you know, I don't know if I've ever showed you that. My collection of, like, can cutting, you know. I'm still working on it. I need like quite a few to do the kind of thing I want to do with this large piece of canvas I have already. Started preparing for something like this. I still gotta prepare it some more though. It's got more to go. It's kind of a big thing. Alright. Not like it's super duper important, just it's a big fucking project is all. It takes a lot of time. Man, this shit's falling apart too. Oh my gosh, guys. Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. It's not like it was that expensive. It's like this. Alright, so check it out. This is all of my cut aluminum cans. Let me see it. You know, it's like, I wish they had this where you could switch it around. Because if I show you this view, it's hard for me to see what you can see, so it's like I don't even know if you can see it. These are like the little extras, and I thought maybe I could sort of do something cool with these little extras of the pieces I cut as I was trying to trim these really nicely. And, you know, bend them. You know, just my hands and stuff, and these metal cutters. Smooth them out real nice, you know. And it's just, and I cleaned them up, you know. I took them over to the sink, and I cleaned them with some soap and water, and it's like a shitload, you know what I'm saying? But not a boatload, and I, you know, I kind of need, you know, sort of a savings account size. I need a Roth RI size amount. You know, IR, Roth IR. No, maybe I said that wrong. You know, what I need is a pretty hefty bank of these aluminum can, very thin metal. You know, and if I want anything to do with magnets in this metal, I gotta kind of beef it up a bit. So it takes a lot of time to do some of these things. So don't think I'm not like on the ball with it or whatever. I think a lot of people don't realize that. Maybe they do realize that, but to any artist, it's like, man, you've got like big fucking ideas. And I'm telling you, you know, you're in it for the long haul. You know, some projects seriously take you like a while. But some things gotta like, it takes time for it to set. Like if you choose a certain kind of ink, some of them won't even dry for like over 2 weeks. And it's like, if you put it in the sun, or you put it, it's like craziness, you know, and sometimes you don't know this as an artist, because it's like, whatever the heck it is, and it's not like everybody knows this one, because it's, you know, obviously a very common thing to art, and artists in general. Sometimes you just pick something off the wall and obscure, and nobody gets it, except for you. And, like, you somehow fuck it up, and you're like, oh my god, so now I gotta fix it. So you end up becoming, like, this probably huge, gigantic, you know, proficient pro at it. You know, you could probably teach a guru by that point, because you fuck it up so bad, and you're trying to fix it so bad. Which is always a lot of fun and awful at the same time, because, like, by the end of it, you're like, damn. And it's like, it looks like shit to you. It probably looks fantastic to everybody else. And you're like, man, the next one, though. And it's true, the next one you do it, and you, like, can't even believe what a masterpiece it came out to. As opposed to the gremlin that you fed. You know what I mean? Like, the cute little furry thing you fed past midnight, and you're like, what the fuck happened? That's basically what goes on here in the artist world. Of new fucking things to try out with your art. Anyways, so this is a folder. These are a few art things that I got going on right now. So I took an aluminum knitting needle, and I got some scratch paper. Scratch paper is scratch paper. Let me show you what that is. Or etching paper. It's either etching paper or scratch paper. Basically, what it is a layer of black. It's almost like a thicker charcoal or something, and it's sort of like just plastered upon the paper. So you etch away this black, almost like the opposite of drawing with pen. You etch away the black, and it reveals like the background, the backdrop to the paper itself, what the black is covering. So it came with a wooden pencil utensil to scratch away, and I was like, no thanks. No thanks, let me venture out, see what I can find. So I found some aluminum, like of course metal related, right? some aluminum knitting needles, and I got some my duct tape, and you know, it was really rough on the hands if you don't. It kind of bends too. So I put this on there, and it works really well. You know, it's actually a bit of a workout with the knitting needle rather than the wooden pencil thingy, but whatever. This is what I wanted to use. So I use this, and I just kind of like, you know, you etch away, and like the, you know, as you can see, I'm not really sure how this happens here. It's like really just a galaxy forming behind. You know, I guess my shapes needed a serious home, so a galaxy just began to form as I as I drew these shapes or something. That's what it looks like. Isn't that weird? Like, how does that even happen? Because it's not easy to etch this away, really. So the fact that there's like a galaxy of etchings going on is just, I don't know, man. That's above my pay grade. So this is what I got so far. It's like I think it's a 9 by 11.5. Basically a 9 by 12. Takes a while. You know, it's a bit different than pen and paper, but I'm not telling you it's difficult or I'm having a hard time. I like it. I think it looks really pretty. It's a, damn it, it won't focus on it properly. Damn, that sucks. Really show it to you. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Anyway, it's like a holographic silver. It's a holographic glitter silver, and it's just so goddamn attractive and pretty and like sparkly. I mean, it's not foo-foo. It's like looking at mica on a rock or something. Yeah, maybe it's really hard to see, but it's really got kind of an industrial fucking feel to it, and not like, you know, I can't wait to comb my, you know, my, what is it, my ponies? What the hell is that pony one? Star Bright. I don't remember, right? It's not like I'm gonna go comb my Barbie's hair. It's like I'm fucking etching away this shit, and it looks awesome. So hopefully I can like get a picture and like get a wrap finally picked out, and like just have like a string of photos as like the video to the wrap, and I can get a better picture so you can see that backdrop. So that's one of my art projects going on. Plus, I've got this folder. I decided it's a double pocket folder. Right, it opens up. I actually keep that one in there. It's handy. And I thought, cool, man, you know, I can actually, you know, draw on the front, back, insides. I mean, these are like the greatest ideas in the world to an artist. You're like, wow, new canvas. You know, you can't even believe it. And you're like, wow, a folder? And it's just amazing for some reason. It does sometimes. Yeah, so I just kind of started on this one, and nothing too crazy, but, you know, again, hopefully a finished product soon. If I pick out a wrap that I would like to put, like, a string of photos to and post on here, yeah, by all means, I'll show you my finished products, of course, of my art, you know, especially my recent art. And then one more thing, and I've never tried this before, was to draw my shapes on a piece of clothing. So I was at a discount store. It was like $1.99 for a Champion shirt, and I was like, hey, that's kind of a nice brand. I like the way they fit and stuff. It's a nice fabric. So I was like, hey, let's check it out. Let's try it out. So I got this shirt. It's the right size for me. I began a little bit. As you can see, I only want to do just down the center of the shirt. Just this, as thick as that shows. Down the center. And I think like every 4 of these I'm gonna do that black, the way it's like, you know, in black, and then have it just an outline. And I gotta go over that outline, make it a little bit darker, but I gotta be really careful. It's gonna be like blotchy and blotty, and you don't want that, you know, ink blots and shit. As you can see, it's kind of pristine right now. It's sort of difficult to get it like that when it's fabric and a gel pen. So it is a bit difficult, but it's not like impossible. It's just a project like any other. You know, like etching away that shit. It's just one of them things where you gotta get used to the medium and how to wave your magic, you know, pen wand the right way and not fuck it up. So, just down the middle, and I want to just check it out. And it's gonna be tough because it's just gel pen, and I didn't want to get fabric pen because I lose dexterity and I lose the fine point of it. So it's like, can I really get the detail that I'm looking for? But if I'm just gonna wash it, and it washes right off. Or fades, or fucking... I mean, really just a catastrophic fucking thing to wash it, then it's like, damn, that sucks, then I'd have to figure it out, right? But for now, we'll just try it out. I just really want to see what it's like to draw on the fabric, get used to it, see if I like it or not. If it's that difficult, is it worth it? Does it wash well? Are there fabric pens if I need to get that? Is that feasible? Is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, does it even look good? So it's like, if I just check it out, one straight shot down the center, and see how I like it. So yeah, when I finish that one, you know, I'll be sure to put that in a string of photos, and that a rap video / audio for you. I don't know, I think that's about it. You know, I thought I had a few more random cool things to show you. The little doodads you get at a dollar store, all that fun stuff. But, like, I'm running into 46 minutes in this video. So, I don't want to run it too long, because then you're like, this one just dragged on. Maybe I'm just being, overly, what is that called? Critical. You know, I just don't want to feel like I'm, you know, over the top with time. You know, I really should space it out a bit more, so it's not like, damn, dude, that shit was like 14 hours, 127 hours. What was that movie called? The guy gets stuck in, like, the heat of, like, New Mexico deserts, and his, like, leg or arm gets caught in a rock, and it's just awful, and it's called, like, 127 hours. This is, like, the worst, most awful movie ever if you don't handle that kind of shit well. Because that's like the entire fucking movie, and you're like, wow, this really is the whole movie. It's very strange. Anyways, hopefully this video is nothing like that movie for you. Anyways, so this I got super cheap, a couple dollars. I mean, my hair is just, I'm not even sure. It's sort of like coming alive as we video take this. Alright, yeah, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen, really, and it's a woven metal basket. Now, I don't know how many of these you've ever found, but I have never until this. Woven metal basket, I just washed it today. Look at this thing, man. A woven metal basket. Can you believe it? Woven. And it's metal. It really is the whole fucking thing. Woven metal. And it's a basket of metal. Woven together. I mean, it looks by hand, to be honest. You know? Factory didn't pump this out. I mean, maybe it did. But it looks like it could be, you know? Hand woven. That would not surprise me. It's cool. Definitely very cool. Couple dollars. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, sure, I'll get that. I mean, how many woven baskets you see lying around somebody's house? And it's really pretty. It's got a nice silver sheen to it. So that's my metal basket. It's my pride and joy, you know, currently. So now it's like, where can I put it? Because there's not very many places to put much of anything now inside of this room. I don't have very many shelves and side tables. I don't really have much of that. So it's been kind of difficult decorating, you know. In fact, you see that up there? It's like a blue square. You see that on the wall? That's the heater the heater, dialer. And we adjust the temperature on the heater. And, like, covered it up with a bunch of random shit. Because I was like, well, it's getting warm out, so fuck it, let's cover this bitch up. Not with any tape, it hangs there. I got it to hang there, and it's houndstooth. Let me just show it to you. I mean, why not, right? You know, it's houndstooth, and then there's a bunch of other random, right? Just like little pieces of whatever, color combination of sorts. Alright, so we're into 50 minutes. That's a long time to be chatting. Sorry, my energy is a bit, you know, just right now. I've seriously worked my ass off all day. You know, just organizing and cleaning and moving things around. And I was like, I have got to make a fucking video. It's been like a month now. You guys are like, oh my gosh, is she like stuck in a mirage somewhere? You know, on the East Coast, like, how does that happen? But geez, maybe it did. And I still have much more to go. Like, I have to possibly move this all down to my storage unit here instead of the storage unit I'm getting it from just a few miles down the road. Just emptying it the heck out. I don't want to use that storage unit anymore if they have one here. So I thought I could just fit it in the closets here. And the closets here are metal. Actually, they're made of metal, which is cool if you like magnets like me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, seriously do that today. What time is it? I think it's, like, yeah, it's kind of early in the morning. I've been up for a while. You know, just odds and ends, you know? It's like, once you get going, and you're organizing, and you're... It's like, you know, you can't even sleep well, and you know you won't if you don't get it to, like, a certain point, right? You need, like, that... where you feel like you've accomplished enough, or it looks like it's not that messy where you can sleep okay, you know, you really, it's a sensitive thing, at least for me, so, I do feel a lot better, a little bit more calm, I can kind of just start winding down, but it's definitely pretty clean in here, you know, washed all the towels and everything just, you know, an hour and a half or 2 hours ago. So it's just wonderfully clean and somewhat organized. And basically just, I got all the bins ready. I just gotta move them. So that's probably gonna be my project tomorrow. I'll come up with more things. I will get some wraps going. You know, I gotta post some more wraps. It has been a while. Other than that, you know, I've been doing 5 miles a day since March 23rd. March 23rd, I've been doing 5 miles, well, no less than 5 mile jogs a day. And I do weights. I do it every day except for Sunday. I run the 5 miles, jog it every day but Sunday. And I do weights 3 times a week. Weight training and stuff. Because it's warmer out, basically. That's really the only thing that kind of hinders any kind of physical activity is, like, too cold or not practical or something. You know, sometimes you go out and play in the weather, but sometimes it's just kind of awful. Or you just, like, prefer doing indoor activities while it's all cold outside. Why not just take a little break during the season of cold? So, now that it's warm, I'm getting out there and doing stuff. So I don't know if you are or anything, but, you know, if you are, we can relate. You know, it was a little tough at first because I wasn't really acclimated over the course of, it's only a month, you know, what is it? Each season's like 3 months long here on the East Coast. So it's like by, you know, week 2.5, 3, I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. So things are going really well. Just running a bit ragged, I guess. It seems recently because I just want to get it out. I think it's one of those things where it's like I'm so this overly motivated person when it comes to, like, responsibilities that it's like if I can't just get this storage unit empty and get this shit into the storage unit here. Especially when it has to do with cleanliness. Like, you start moving old furniture around and it's like... like, you gotta seriously start vacuuming, like, at the same time you're moving shit, like, 14 different times. Going on the carpet, like, separate ways. Where you're, it's just it's a dust bunny festival going on. You got, like, three-legged races and... egg toss. It's just awful, you know. It starts to get pretty hectic with the dust bunnies. Right, so okay, I'll just end it there. 55 minutes. It's like almost 56 minutes. I hope this wasn't too long for you. I hope you enjoyed our little visit here. I'm sorry if I seem a little worn out and not as like spunky into it as usual, but it has been a long day for me for sure. And another long day tomorrow. But I'll feel refreshed and ready probably next week, and maybe sooner I can send a video and stuff. Video / audio with a rap involved, and some photos and stuff of whatever I've had going on. You know, whatever photos I got. Alright, you guys. I'll talk to you later. You enjoy your evening. Bye.